In this game, my opponent tried to get a little cheeky. He brought his queen out way too early. I'm going to show you how I countered it very calmly and how I ended up securing the victory for this game. So there's not perfect play in this game. I made a huge blunder which could have cost me the game. I'm going to show you how I overcame it. This is low elo chess. I'm in the 11 the top 1100 range. I usually put right now. I'm currently playing the mid 1200s. I'm a little down in my elo, but I'm going to show you what I did. Okay, so I played the Scandinavian style, and then my opponent brought his queen out to f3, which is doesn't really make any sense. So I just exchange in the center with him. Very confusing. So this enabled me to attack his queen and get some early development. So Stockfish wanted me to play e5 immediately. I guess playing the knight out is okay, but Stockfish likes me to push the pawn earlier. Okay. Then my opponent plays h3. These are just very strange moves, and now I play e5. Okay, so I don't really know what he's trying to do. This is like some kind of scholar's mate setup. Beats me. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I play c5. Now I saw this move here, but I figured I'd bring out my bishop first, and then I play uh knight to d4. So my idea is threatening the queen and threatening a fork on the king and the rook. He plays the correct move. He defends it with d1, and then I play f5. So Stockfish wanted me to play here, taking the bishop out because the knight defends this square. And then Stockfish says d5 is the best move. And then I castle, and I'm just totally winning. Like this position is completely winning here. I am totally developed. My opponent has nothing out. Just don't bring your queen out early. Like if you're trying to be cool and play Scholar's Mate, don't do it. It's just not a good idea. And he didn't even have Scholar's Mate. It just was just weird. Okay, whatever. My opponent plays d3. I'm winning by almost 2 points at this point. I castle, not the best move yet again. Stockfish again wants me to play b5, attacking the bishop. Then my opponent plays e2. I set up a discovered attack on the king. So if he took me, then I would have been able to attack the king, which would have ruined his castling chances. And I saw that in the game. He plays e3, attacking my knight once again with his bishop. Then I take, and he takes back. Now I take on d3 of my pawn. He exchanges. We exchange, and then I make a mistake here. I didn't realize that his rook had scope. So my idea was I'm going to take the pawn here with check and then trade the queens, and I'd just be completely up. I did not see this, and I hang my bishop. I'm low elo. What do you want me to do? Okay. I play queen e3 check. We exchange the queens, and I'm totally losing now. All right, I double up my rooks. He plays c3. I try to attack the bishop, and then he attacks my knight. We exchange. He gives me a double check, but this doesn't work because, well, it's the best move, but it doesn't work because my knight is attacking his rook, and he immediately blunders by giving a reveal check with the rook, but I'm able to take the pawn. So doesn't work. He attacks my knight, and I counter it by playing e1. So that means he can't take. I'm just still completely winning. I'm able to exchange here, and then I take back, and I'm up 3 points of material. He attacks my pawn in the corner, and I stop it, and my opponent goes, "Okay, forget it. I screwed up. I resign." So it was an interesting game, but I could have capitalized on my opponent's early mistakes. Like, just listen, I didn't play perfectly. I'm not gonna try to say that I did, but I had a huge advantage in the beginning, just because my I didn't bring my queen out, and I was just able to his attack his queen with tempo, and that just totally tilted the game in my favor. So if I played better, I would have just totally won. But again, you can learn from my mistakes, and you could play better in these kind of positions if your opponent does this. And pay attention to the rook. If you open the rook up, make sure your piece is not in the way like I did, or else you'll probably lose the game. I probably should have lost this game, but I stayed calm. I didn't give up. I never resign unless I'm like completely, totally about to lose, I do not resign my games. I always play them out because you literally never know what's going to happen. It does not matter which elo you are. You always have an opportunity to turn the game around. And that's a life lesson too. If you're losing in life, don't give up. You never know when the tide's going to turn. All right, guys, don't bring your queen out early. Punish early queen attacks and make sure you stay sharp and don't hang your bishop. All right, guys, till tomorrow.